Hello, I am Philosophical Bread, the owner of this channel and the Supreme Commander of the 1st Colonial Regiment. Just over a month ago, I made a video named The Better Alternative to Dark Fluid. In this video, I proposed a simple theory with a simple premise: contain hive worlds with violent quantities of radiation. I did not expect the reception that was received. Since then, I've only gotten better at making content, and I found myself enjoying it a lot more too. But that does bring us to the topic of today's video. The first has monetized, and what that means for you, our viewer. In order to tell you, I'd like to start at the beginning of our story. The first started as a Halo clan, a clan known as the Defense of Free Colonies. The DOFC existed for 8 years prior to Helldivers 2. Mismanagement at 343 Industries had killed the pride and culture of the Halo community, and as a result, the clan community of Halo starved near to death. Despite the near constant abuse by 343 against its most loyal fans, we persisted until it was impossible. Eventually and inevitably, the DOFC died. But rising from its ashes rose the 1st Colonial Regiment, a name inherited from the old clan into the new, and the last construct we possessed that would ever indicate the DOFC existed at all. Using the 8 years of knowledge I'd acquired leaving the DOFC, we began establishing our roots on Helldivers. A Halo clan from Xbox becoming a Helldivers clan on PlayStation. Helldivers saved our culture. And once again, we finally had purpose. We had a war to tend to. A task that we were particularly good at from organizing against other clans from our prior lives on Halo. So, what does all that have to do with monetization? I learned a lot over my years leading, but my most important lesson was to protect those that trust me to lead them. I've always enjoyed being a good leader, and I take great passion in this hobby, and I say hobby specifically. I have a life outside of all of this, and while I generously provide time to this, I don't consider it my biggest priority, not even close. I will never ever be able to make a living off Helldivers content, or at the very least, not anytime soon. Any money made on this channel, I want to funnel straight into the 1st Colonial Regiment. The 1st Colonial Regiment is so much more than just me. It's a project with many partners and backers. It would be unfair and unjust of me to claim all finances generated by this channel for myself. In accordance with Canadian and American tax laws, 30% of the funds generated will be reserved for paying back taxes. YouTube money isn't magic. I have to pay taxes on it. 20% will be dedicated towards myself. This will allow me to capitalize upon my very significant efforts. These videos take days worth of combined hours to produce, and I don't work for free. I'm a union man. And the last 50% will be dedicated to the regiment. This will allow us to fund bots, develop bots, create a regiment relief fund, though they reserve of Alpha Commander armors for long-term investments. All things I feel are necessary to ensure a long-term and sustainable organization on Helldivers. By watching our videos from start to finish, allowing the ads to run, you are contributing to Super Earth and her colonies. I am not exaggerating when I say that. Every week we deploy en masse to appointed major orders and certainly leave a dent in our wake, completing an average of 90 missions on difficulties 7 through 10. And this wouldn't be possible had it not been for our valuable, loyal membership. And with the help of our ranking structure, everyone has an opportunity to become a leader. The only interruption you should expect going forward is ads. You will encounter them in one particular part of all my videos, right after the speculative content warning. And with that, you know all you need to know going forward. If you cannot join us, support us by watching our content, liking our videos, subscribing, and letting our ads roll. Your support means everything.